Okay guys, here we are, hole number 4. I pretty much exclusively always go for the bump on this. So there's going to be very few winds that would make me do something otherwise. This is tough. One of the things that you typically have to do is navigate through this bunker. It's kind of very low. It has like low and high spots. So sometimes you may need to just kind of zoom out just a little bit farther than you typically would, because it's very tough to get that ball to the exact points that you're trying to, because of the way that that bunker kind of goes low and then back up. So you will want to, be very cautious of that. What I'll usually do is kind of a 1-to-1 adjustment plus 10% on this hole. So that's more or less what I do with side winds. So if wind is 7.8, I'm thinking 8.5 rings on the adjustment, an extra 10% on 1-to-1. Now what I'll also do is I'll try to get it going to kind of taking this break a little bit like this, kind of set up like this. As I mentioned, you may need to just kind of stay a little bit over zoomed, but we'll just see. Let's just see where this goes. But you'll see, it can be tough. You can see that I am just maybe pushing just a tiny bit forward right at the end. So after I made that 8.5 rings, I maybe just pushed forward just to make sure that the ball doesn't land short, since I didn't even need that. So I would stay away from that. I'm surprised it didn't need it there because it was deep in that bunker, but I'm assuming what ends up happening is you're probably pulling up to higher ground. It's kind of deceiving because the bunker goes down, but the shot probably is net zero. There's almost no change because you're pulling up to higher ground, but then you're pulling down into the sand. It's probably more even than what it appears to be. Because I was a little surprised that in the very lowest depression of that bunker, it's still, I didn't need to, because you can see that last adjustment that I made pulling straight to the left was essentially unnecessary. It actually caused it to go long, which is what I expected to have happen, was to land more on perfect height where you saw me set up, which did not happen. So don't do what I just did there with that little push up. Be very exacting with how you pull your rings, and just try to stick to, finding that exact spot to roll off that hill. And it should be a really good opportunity. That's typically one of the holes that I take advantage of in expert, and I'm able to just get dialed in to the point that it's automatic. So you'll really want that one for the weekend. So the more times and exposure that you can get, the more that you figure out exactly where to put that guide and just do that same shot replication. So good luck there, and see you guys on 5.